I would say it is almost a non practice. You're aware, at the same time, you're aware of the state of comfort and steadiness, motionless state of the body. Second, then you are aware inside the heart. So, what is that? Oh, I'm aware of the space, the calmness or blankness. So, I see the entire space or entire blankness. So, I pick a point in that space, any point. The way the mind tricks us, we are tricking the mind. I'm just giving you a hint. And the moment you pick a point in the space, Shantoham, and do not stop. Move the mind further, deeper inside the heart. Second milestone, if I say so. Third, fourth, fifth. The time comes you will discover that this mind, as if, as though, stopped. Can we say that is the merging of the mind into the real self? Yes. Point of revelation. Yeah, the thoughts will come. That is what I say. Mind is scattered outside in millions of directions. And now, even stop dropping Shanto Hum. You are in a state of doing nothing. So, when you are in a state of doing nothing, you see the mind is still working on its own. Did you understand the chains of behavior? If it is not, we may need couple of more sessions of practice with a discernment and dispassion and clear understanding of the Sama. So this Sama not only helps us in our day-to-day life, but it also deepens our practice. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand and see the mind doesn't want to return. But we have an intellect, we can make the mind return. But that experience is typical, unique. Means what I was explaining. Bring the mind on the left hand, my friends. Raise both your palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside the palms to gather your experiences and bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
I'm good. It was I'm in a different environment right now, and so there's sounds, noises, things I'm not used to when I'm meditating at home. So I had to apply the DD and D squared through this entire process, which was good because I was able to let the breeze go by, the bugs buzzing by my ear, and all of that other stuff, and not affect my my meditation. The space during all of that D squared stuff that was going on um, was pulsating, so it had its borders, and so I saw myself in this space, and the space was coming out and then contracting, and I started to realize that it's that discernment, dispassion that I was thinking about, and then as I knew, I let go of it all because the space cleared, and it widened, and the borders didn't exist anymore, and it allowed me to just settle into my meditation.
What a beautiful narration of your experience. I think everyone has heard it. Christina, do you remember D square? How are you, Christina? What a beautiful. That is what happens. So, DD, that awareness is nothing but the guru. But as long as you do not realize the outer human person is your guru, representative of that inner guru, that is the only difference. How are you, Christina?
That was wonderful. I've yet to have been able to go that deep, so I'm not getting excited, but that was I am so grateful. Honestly, I'm trying to process all of that. Just coming forth with everything that you've been telling us, and really, I'm feeling very great. So thank
Good,
you. Sorry,
good,
I can't
good.
explain.
Continue, continue. One day it will happen. How are you, Brandy? Then we'll go to Jerry. Yes.
I'm okay. The last couple of days have been especially challenging. So for my practice today was just really about separating myself, from that. But I mean, it's like I'm showing up, I'm practicing. So it's just part of the process, I think, right? The
Yes,
fluctuation of
yes.
it. Yeah.
It is a journey. I think I referred indirectly. So when you say that couple of days are challenging, who says this? Mind. Why don't you challenge the mind? Challenge your mind. How come you're saying that days are challenging? Pick up the point of the calmness and peace within. And then work. Possible. Good. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. The message, I think my takeaway with cultivating is as you kind of spoke with us in the first 30 minutes and then through the meditation, it's clear that the peace and the happiness and the well-being and the completeness and is always there. And then the other things, the adversity, the challenges, the pain, all those things come and go. And we know that they come and go. And what's permanent is that peace and happiness and completeness. So it gives us when we cultivate, like we kind of pull out that adversity, we don't allow it to stay with us and repeat itself constantly, right, throughout the day. We just go back to our calmness and our peace, and we know it'll pass, right?
Beautiful. Such a beautiful narration. You see, it is another extension of what Brandy was saying, but with a greater and in depth. What never changes is me. Finished. And whatever is changing, right? Couple of days are challenging. Other days are not. Constantly changing. It cannot be me. When this discernment is firmly settled, you live in meditation. You don't practice it. How are you, Vaibhav?
Sir, I'm calm. It's like that while doing the practice. Now I was in a space. There's nothing was there. It's just calmness all around that space. It's not that my mind has to look to that calmness. My mind knows that here is the calmness. I'm doing the practice. No disturbance. It was very peaceful.
Beautiful. There are different expressions. You practice, we all practice one meditation. The experiences has to be different because of my mind, because of my past impression, because of my behavior, because of what is already deposited, accumulated in the storehouse of my mind. And that is how we evolve. Beautiful. How are you, Sangeeta? You see, our great meditator is still meditating. Yes. Yes. So, yes, Sangeeta, how are you?
सर वैसे ही कूल है। और सर जैसे शांतो हम करते हैं तो ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे पूरी क्लिंजिंग हो रही है और उसके बाद स्पेस खुल जाता है।
Good.
तो बहुत अच्छा लगा।
That is her perception. She says when she says Shanto Ham deeper inside, as if it is cleansing is happening and that opens the space. You see, all our expression should point to these principles. Then we know our experiences are helping me to progress. I'm happy. Keep smiling, Christina. Yes, yes. So, is there any question? Sama, peace, calmness. I told you it. What I told you, the very important point in Sama is active process in the intellect. Shanti is a passive state. Shanti, that is why is known as feminine. And Sama is known as masculine. So, what is the masses that it is a masculine? I have lot of stress. Who says mind? Be active, proactive. I would say proactive. That we use the word. The way Stephen was proactive, a lot of noises are going, but separating. The discernment and dispassion will separate. In the intellect, mind cannot separate. Mind is listening through the senses. So if you struggle with the mind, nothing will happen. Apply discernment and dispassion. Didi, you are there. Very good. I'm so happy. So that is all for today. We'll meet again on coming Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Or
Thank
Saturday.
you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.